friends. Welcome back to incredibly useful exercises for the double bass, where we condition specific aspects of our performance in short, stolen moments. Today we explore the second of two fundamental technical exercises that serve as the root technique for velocity, flexibility, legato, and the sautillé bow stroke. You'll get a lot of mileage out of these. Last week we studied ribbits, and today we explore dig it up, a similar exercise but different enough to make things a little tricky. I want to thank Joey Nager for his generous support of this series. Joey has been my go-to luthier for over 5 years. He sculpted my fingerboards buzz-free on both my 1850 English orchestra bass and my solo bass, making them so easy to play, and his tone work on my basses keeps them sounding full, free, and beautiful. Many professional working bassists throughout Texas rely on Joey for fixing and maintaining their treasured instruments. The Joey Nager prize-winning basses are also wonderful instruments. Please visit Joey's website listed below, and if you happen to be in the Houston area, pay him a visit to play his basses and to see how he can improve the playability and tone of your instrument. Dig It Up is 1 minute long, has high control and mindfulness ratings at 5, velocity is 4, coordination is 3, and the rest are 0. We play Dig It Up for the development and exercise of a quick throwing and rebound motion from the right elbow, followed by a quick total relaxation of the right arm, and for the exercise and mastery of a fast elbow stroke. Remember the ribbit from last week? 2 quick notes that start from a dead position, a quick throw with a passive rebound, and a return quickly to a dead position. Remember that I want my wrist to flex, but not too much, around a 4 on a scale of 1 to 10. Not. With the ribbits put together, I develop my quick elbow stroke. This is the same as the last twinkle variation. I call it Wish I Had a Motorcycle, Wish I Had a Motorcycle. And it's played with twinkle like this. Suzuki was smart to start this bow stroke very young so that it would develop as the student matured and their arm naturally freed up and gained coordination. So now, here's what happens when we add one note to the ribbit. My bow says, dig it up. I can do it down bow or up bow, and hopefully it sounds the same. The uses and goals of this are the same as the ribbits. I want to play it from a dead position and immediately return my arm to a dead position. I want my wrist to flex. I want to keep my pectoral muscle dead and uninvolved. And I can add dig it up to my practice routine to increase my velocity for certain songs. The challenge is that it takes very little added effort to play 3 notes as compared to 2. In ribbits, you make 1 active motion and you let your arm rebound to the original spot. In Dig It Up, you make 1 active motion and then 1 very small active motion to create 2 short rebounds. When you start this, chances are high that you'll overdo that second motion, and that's okay. As you play it, look for the smallest possible motion you can make and still get 3 notes to come out. Try these with and without the bow. So here's what they look like. Down bow ribbits, down bow dig it up. Up bow ribbits, up bow dig it up. Be content with 3 notes, even if your sound is on the soft side right now. There's no need to add power to it at this stage. Power will grow into your stroke after lots of correct repetitions. So today, I thought that I would show you first the exercise and then show you how I apply it. So first, let's do a dead position check. You can do this with your bass or with your hand in the air like this. Remember to flex with the wrist. Put your arm up and be ready to throw a dig it up in whatever direction I tell you. Keep your arm dead and don't anticipate. It's a weakness and can throw you off. Ready? Down, down, up, down, 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 up, Down. Good. Good job. Always make your arm go dead after each one. So here's how we play Dig It Up. First, I use a quick throwing and rebound motion from the elbow, allowing the wrist to flex passively. The first note's an active throw, while the second and third notes are passive rebounds. Keep the bow on the string at all times. During the rests, keep the whole right arm relaxed and dead. We don't want any tense muscles between the Dig It Ups. Before I play, I plan my recovery strategy because once I start, I don't let any mistake or fatigue stop me, just like in live performance. So I know that my pectoral muscle will have a tendency to pop. So I keep my attention on keeping it relaxed because if it's relaxed, it increases my endurance, velocity, and clarity. Also, I know that it takes practice and conditioning to relax my body quickly after a fast burst of notes. I know that better conditioning lets me relax faster. So if I'm slow at relaxing my body, I just trust that it'll get better over time. All right, let's play. Ready? Ready, play. And that is Dig It Up. Now here are two advanced applications of this that I found useful. First, let's use it to increase velocity in a piece. Let's take everybody's fast piece, the last movement of Mozart 35. This approach will work on any piece with running 8th or 16th notes, like fast movements of Baroque sonatas or solo pieces like the Van Gogh Scherzo. So here's the famous lick, just played at a regular medium tempo. Everybody knows it. So now let's practice it with ribbits. Remember from the last episode that the secret is to put your finger down for the next note as quickly as you can and make your arm go dead. Hold the note with a dead body before you play. Don't anticipate the next note. It's a weakness and can throw you off. Take your time between notes. It's all about coordination now. Trust that velocity will come naturally with correct repetitions. So now here's the lick with double notes with an elbow stroke. That's a great way to practice, but we can do better. Because with doubles, all the notes and string crossings change on a down bow. But when we play it as written, the notes alternate from down to up. And this is why we use Dig It Ups, to allow us to practice slow, fast, with the correct bowings and play string crossings. I'm still placing my fingers quick and waiting. Now here it is with triples, still with an elbow stroke. I'm paying very close attention to my right arm. Hopefully by now you have your fingerings worked out. If not, you need to get that in order first. after the fingers are secure, then it's all about and only about your right arm. Watch how it moves and flexes and keep your left hand moving ahead of it. So now let's play it as written, a little faster than before, keeping my arm feeling exactly the same as I did in the triples. So now just do that for a few years and you'll have it. Be patient and let it grow into your body. The second advanced application has to do with string crossings. I want to add string crossing combinations to my dig it up to let my right arm do some growing. I'll use the G, D, and A strings, and I'll only cross one string at a time. I won't cross two. So there are 16 possible combinations of dig it up string crossings, 8 starting down bow and 8 up bow. I haven't written this down yet, but I'm thinking about it for the next edition. Here are the down bow dig it ups with all possible string crossings. G, D, A. Let me do that again. And A, D, G. 2 strings, G, G, D, G, D, D, G, D, G, D, D, G, D, G, G, D, G, D. And the same thing starting up bow. 3 strings, G, D, A, D, G, 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 D, G, D, D, G, D, G, D, D, G, D, G, G, D, G, D. Ah, got me. My favorite excerpt for this type of approach is the Bach Badineri from his orchestral suite in B minor. So here's how I practice this fast, slow. Dig it ups are a lot of this exercise and the string crossing variations that I just did. So this prepares me for it perfectly. So first, with the stops, and then as written. So I'm still discovering applications of both the ribbits and the dig it ups. They remain some of my favorite exercises out of the whole series. I've played them for about 20 years and I still find ways to use them and to grow from them. So I hope you enjoy these and keep exploring. Let me know if you find more applications for ribbits and dig it ups. I'd love to add them to my bag of tricks. These will come into play heavily when we cover the spiccato exercise and discuss sautille and the flex stroke. That's going to be about the 6th one in the series, and I'm really looking forward to that one. Thank you very much for joining me today. I hope you find Dig It Up as useful for your performance as it has been for mine. I present this in the way that I've used and benefited from it, and I never intend to say that it's the only way to practice or approach this concept. You can adapt these ideas to your style of curiosity, conditioning, or teaching. Practice this and all exercises in this series in short stolen moments, or incorporate them into your regular conditioning routine. Like and subscribe if you'd like to see more content like this, and leave any questions, comments, observations, success stories, or suggestions below. Please check out the incredibly useful exercises series of workout books available in paperback and ebook on the Amazon site in your country. I look forward to you joining me next time. Thank you, and be well, friends.